But yeah, next up in the series is a bird story. No, not the soundtrack, just the game, please, team. Thank you. Which I'll admit, originally I didn't like. Mostly because it's a completely silent mini-episode that doesn't really seem to go anywhere much. But, it's actually fairly pivotal to the backstory of the main characters and the patient of the next game, Finding Paradise. So now that I have more context, I'm seeing if I like it more. It's still in the same shit engine, isn't it? Yes, it is. Give me a moment, because this is going to go full screen in a second and fuck up all my windows. There we go, that's all my windows fucked up. Thank you, engine. Why are you wank? Again, the game is fine, but the engine is a piece of shit. Also, that is quite loud. Yeah, but Space Pilgrim I could at least capture normally. I could full screen that. This I cannot full screen without my system going into a full-blown seizure. Let's see. Oh, god damn it. One moment. No, why are you... what? One moment. Work with me here, please. You'll note that that is running at 0. It's not paused. It's running. Why are you saying 0? Please stop saying 0. Sorry, Prep. It looks like Steam has decided to shit on our parade. Yeah, I hope that worked. What the... I do not. It also just fucked off. Okay. Let me re-download. Work, please. And keep working, please. Okay, I think it's downloading again. Maybe. Yeah, it's going again. Thank fuck. It shouldn't be suspending. I have no idea why it's suspended. A bird story. Sweet mother of language options. I like how it has language options even though there's no speech in this game whatsoever. That seems passing unsafe. Also, this bothers me. Give me 2 seconds. There. You know what? That looks like bliss. An early night after this seems like a good idea. This is clearly fine. Yeah, I cannot walk right. If I try, that happens, and I have no idea what it signifies. I barely remember any of this from when I played it. Mind you, this game's... well, this game... A Bird Story is essentially a prequel slash mini-game to lead into the events of Finding Paradise, and I remember finding it very disjointed and very confusing the first time I did it as well. Admittedly, this just rings true for so many of my own life situations. Sitting in a classroom, staring at the clock, willing it to go faster. And Eric, thank you for the host. Dick move, kid. You know, I've never quite understood that form of punishment. Leave the classroom. If I were in that position, I would say mission accomplished. But that might be just me. And I suppose there are many reasons why I am not a teacher. Okay, we're not going in that direction. That's the void of darkness. Essentially, yeah. Although, admittedly, I'm not entirely sure if this kid is entirely in his right mind. the player character. Point. Can I go further? No, I cannot. That is very much zooming in on what I assume to be home. Happy place. No, this still feels a bit weird and disjointed to me. But I do remember the permanent notes from Mom for being out. And that is just kind of adorable. Silly, but kind of adorable. I don't remember anything from Austin Powers. Food. Yeah, this kid really likes paper airplanes. Almost fairly aerodynamic, despite the fact that he fell over. Holy shit, that kid's been at his homework from 7 o'clock to 11:05. Dedicated student. I certainly wouldn't have managed. Good aim. I'll say that. Also, it looks like a parent came home and threw a blanket around him. No. Yay, school day. Okay, he wasn't busy with homework the entire time. I do kind of like the absurd Zelda send-up soundbite there. It's fine. This child has a very linear life. And me, the wolf, thank you very much for the host, and welcome to the stream. To the word. Also, did I ever update the game to Finding Paradise? Because this is technically Finding Paradise. Or is a bird story its own category? Give me a moment. It is its own category. I'm very smart. I'm not sure if that teacher is fit for teaching. Someone likes the rain. Well, I suppose someone has to. I really like the rain whenever I'm not outside to be in the rain. Treebeard obligingly moving out of the way. Injured bird. Bird won't let me help. Well, I'm trying. You all saw it. I just hate getting rained on, hand. Yeah, this game isn't all there, is it? I don't know, I really like the output of this studio, but something about this game just tends to confuse the ever-loving crap out of me. Specifically this one. Yeah, there's kind of that, Beer Force. But it's also just... It feels like they're trying to very symbolically tell something of the life's history of the patient of Finding Paradise, but... I don't know, I guess I'm just kind of a cultural barbarian. I don't really understand what's going on most of the time. There are to be no pets. It has its moments, though. Very subtle. look, another bloody note. So let's add it to the gigantic goddamn pile. Welcome back, Prep. Where am I going to find a bloody bowl? Oh. Right bloody there. I did start the install, but yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to be ready in time. It's still at work. Terabyte drives aren't the problem. It's more that I need, You have 30. Jesus. If I could afford to expand my hard drives, I would, but at the moment, I'm saving up for a number of projects. Yeah, she brought an injured bird home. Good luck with the whole sleeping thing. I don't know. Evil science, Prep? Don't you try it. This seems perfectly natural, doesn't it? If I could afford it, I would have an absolute monster computer, but mine does fine, Hunt. Yes, Hunt, but on the other hand, some people would like to buy a house. A GPU is going to be harder than that. I'm not entirely sure, Hunt. But I am somewhat amused by the thought of cocaine mining. Good grief, Hunt. Basically, I'll take care of your bird. Now feck off. Yes, Hunt? I know. Nope, my bird now. Bye! I couldn't, but that's mostly because I've never experienced it and I don't think I'd like to start. Can't think, Prep. I honestly can't think. It's a mystery to everyone. I cleaned a bit of my wish list. I've trimmed it down to 50 games. And the oldest edition is from somewhere in 2018. Although I'll admit I probably want to start with my wish list just from the most recent editions, but... Hmm. 17, fair enough. Yeah, this is still very disjointed for me. I think I remember what the bird represents now. I win. Yeah, this is only slightly disjointed. Only slightly. But hey, to the moon. I think we're actually nearing the end of this, so I think I'll wrap this up and then take my break. Aww. Thank you. It has been accepted. Seriously, thanks so much, Prep. Hey, look, my wish list is now under 50 games. Progress. Yeah, that's one that I added very recently. I mean, it only came out a very short while ago, didn't it? And I think it's even still in early access, but I do hear very good sounds about it. Excuse me. Mind you, early access as a term is very rapidly losing its meaning. If it hasn't already. The amount of projects I've heard about that have been in early access for bloody ever. Oh look, a different bird. Satisfactory is still in early access? Jesus mercy. Yeah, I ignored the typo. Very much ignored the typo. Surely not. Don't worry about it, Prep. You don't want to know. That kid really needs to stop mutilating his books. What did I just say? God damn you. Yeah, this game still confuses me. Oh well, I tried. I tried to understand it better this time. You all saw me. I mean, it's a neat view, I'll give him that. I don't think Amnesia will be quite for me. pretty occupied, sorry. This background kind of reminds me of Dungeon Keeper. And now that sounds very weird to say, but a lot of people have created fan campaigns and have also taken the concept of Dungeon Keeper's level map basically being a gigantic island. Just taken a photo of an island and planted some level flags on it. Yeah, and I don't think this is quite reality anymore, so I'm pretty sure that Doctors Rosalind and Watts are going to be needed. Lovely background, though. Excuse me, Jesus. But yeah, I'm not too surprised that October was all horror games for Humble. Not at all my genre, I must admit. Ha ha ha. Brian also had House Flipper in his humble choice and gifted it to me, so I'm afraid Brian got there first. Not to sound ungrateful, because I am very grateful, but yeah, I already have House Flipper. Who wants to flip houses? Well, chat, if anyone wants House Flipper, speak up now. Hi. It's possible, Gazzy. I thought we'd near the end of this one, I have to admit. Stanley Southern. Totally not Benny Hill. Hey, troll. Yeah, legally distinct Benny Hill, anyone? Kid, your memories are a bad cartoon. You don't know the Benny Hill theme, Smiley? Oh dear. It's a fairly famous song. And getting creepy. Yep. Someone needs to take care of the bird, and it ain't you. Think of something that sounds true but isn't. I have no idea. I could have sworn it just about ended, but it looks like I might be wrong. I'm giving it 5 more minutes, otherwise I'm taking my break in the middle of this. Nope, Birdie's my friend. I think I sort of understand the symbolism we're going here with now that I know Finding Paradise, at least to an extent, but Even then, I find it a bit hard to follow. I know. Well, you already sat down in the chat. Kind of figured that, you know, it was a little superfluous. I mean, fair. My apologies. This is clearly fine. Clearly. Actually, I think this might be the ending. I just don't remember it well enough. This is one of the few things that really didn't leave much of an impression for me. Of course, I could be wrong. Party the fuck on. Is this what kids used to do before video games were invented? I had an exciting life, shut up. Now I'm calling me old troll. There's a difference. Come on. Get to the ending already. Because I could have sworn this one was already nearly over. Don't suppose anyone else remembers it well enough to be able to say yay or nay to that? Bugger. Yeah, it's kind of hard to comment on this game. For a number of reasons, up to and including, yeah, voicing. Also, I get the feeling that we're losing definition a little bit. No, there's no bird in there this time. Yeah, I probably will, because this is taking too long. Could have sworn this was the ending. Let me see. Because this game doesn't mute itself when I tab out, so I need to set the volume settings, I think. Although this looks like ending cinematic. If I get control again, I'm going to shut it down. Or, go for my break, I mean. Okay, fine. I'm taking my break. I'll be back in a couple minutes. After I completely mute the game. Okay, now I'll be back in a couple of minutes. And I return. I hope you manage to get a drink or a snack. And why am I doing this accent? I sound like a tit. Bird. Want to bet that this is turning out to be the ending? If we... Yep. Could have postponed my break for about a minute and a half, and there it would have been. Oh well. But yeah, while the music is nice, this still kind of baffles me, if I'm honest. What time is it? It's 10 minutes to 11. Also, yeah, Prep, I'm afraid to say that the installation isn't done yet. Sorry. It was worth a try, but yeah, that took longer than expected. Blood Fresh Supply, isn't that the re-release of the old 3D Realms FPS? The really old one? That was built into Duke Nukem 3D's engine, if memory serves. Well, that's not very helpful. Yeah, it's a very big game. Coming one day. Thankfully, that game's been out for quite a while. So, let me immediately swap over to that. Not the soundtrack. Oh, yes. I think this one can capture, because it was an alternative client. Here's the hoping. Well, immediate bonus point. It's not fucking with my resolution. I can, in fact, just screen cap it. And it's working. Let me change game and title again. Oh, I am so tired. I'm not sure how long I'm going to last with this, I'm afraid. At some point I'm probably going to have to call it quits before I go bleh. Okay. I don't consider Song of Horror a horror game. I consider it an atmospheric adventure experience. Well, I suppose everyone needs something. Holy shit, it's so nice to play this on full screen. And history repeats. On the plus side, Neil didn't crash the car, and it didn't turn to roadkill this time. What the fuck, Ava? That's how you keep everyone alive, including the squirrel. Hope you learned something. Look, sometimes it's either us or them. We're keeping ourselves alive now. We can be around to stop more self-inflicted critter casualties later. Logic. Enlightening. We should be arriving at the patient soon. I could use a snack before then. Do you mind? Wow. Only you would pack the glove box full of apples. Yeah, well, my nephew decorates the Christmas tree with them every year. And then I have to eat them for ages. Apples on a Christmas tree? Huh. Don't you dare say it. Don't you mean pineapples? So, who wants to stab Dr. Watt? I want to stab Dr. Watt. I'm not hungry anymore. I still love this piece of music, by the way. This is actually a reprise of The Bestest Detectives in the World. The leitmotif of Neil Watt. I should stop whistling, I'm sorry. Whoa! Check out this rad bike! And Evie, thank you for the host. Why can't we go to work on these instead? Because we're here to visit dead people, not get ourselves killed. Really? I couldn't tell after the trauma of you driving like a stunt double. Just as a very quick interruption, Kazzy, I know that these games aren't exactly your cup of tea because of, well, obvious reasons. But let's be fair, the dialogue here and the interaction between Dr. Watts and Dr. Rosalind is fantastic. Yeah, as per usual, Evie, that's entirely fine. I really appreciate that you want to drop by and leave a lurk. Besides, we're visiting half-dead people. Very different things. Yeah, well, let's hurry and keep it that way. All yours. Come on, get that box already so we can head off. Just doing some stretches first. Don't touch it. Sheesh, you make it sound as if it were yours. Fair enough, Kazzy. Let's roll. Like a cucumber. What? You know, cucumber rolls? Sushi? Yeah, no, that's quite a stretch. There's a leaking sprinkler over there. But, whilst I have your attention, Kazzy, this is kind of what I mean. Dr. Watts has no chill. Also, if I ever saw a crying child and I said that, I think I'd be in trouble. Mostly because the chances of me seeing a crying child, it'll most likely be, you know, the child of one of the two children of either my sister or my brother. And I think they'd slap me if I then said, there's a leaking sprinkler over there. Hey now, what happened here? She gave my daddy into the water. Is your name Potato? Kazzy, I found a lalafell! It's even tiny! It's entirely on point. Yeah, I had to make the Final Fantasy XIV joke. It's inevitable. Yeah, well, it's a dumb bear. Just like your lame hair. Who looks like that? But you're pretty. Yeah? Well, she also named you. Okay, you know what? When I said that Dr. Watt had no chill, I think I was wrong. This girl has no chill. Dr. Watt is the chillest person in history. Don't worry, we'll get your bear back. Actually, let me take care of this. Why? What do you mean, why? I'm telling you, I got this one. Let's have Dr. Watts embarrass himself. Hey. What? Huh. Is that also hers? No, that's mine, you doofus. It's the new Rebel doll, X3000. They're cool because they got attitude and don't care. Unlike wimpy teddy bears, they... I love the fact that Dr. Rosalind is just standing there going, what the fuck? Neil, what the jalapeno did you do? What? What do you mean, what? You just took some kid's doll and kicked it into the water! You could get sued for... Yay! You're my hero. No probs, kid. In your face! This is so messed up. Justice is cold and damp, Ava. Kinda like a tuna. Hey, do you want me to get it back? Leave her be, we got more important stuff to do. So you want me to get your teddy back? I don't care anymore! Wow, kids these days are messed up. I really do love the music for this, though. The complexities, the harmonies, it all flows so smoothly. Is there anything over here, actually? No. Hello. Hey there, this is Dr. Rosalind and Dr. Watts from Sigmund. You're actually here. Yeah, hope we're on time. No, that was this thing turning on, Hunt. Welcome back. Enjoy your cornetto. Are you letting us in? I'll wait outside the door for you. What was that? What was what? Did you not feel the blast of ice through the monitor? Well, if she's the patient's spouse, then she's got a dying spouse. It's not like we're here to lay out a picnic. Alright, maybe it's just me. Hello, may I help you with something? We can wait till you set that down, my box-carrying comrade. Thanks, bro. You really get me. Here to fulfill someone's dying wish, huh? How do you know? This is the second time I've seen a visit from your company this week. Who's it this time? Colin Reed. None of him? The retired pilot? Yeah, he lives on the top floor. Go on and give him the happy ending he deserves. Probably. Every time I see you folks, I know another room's about to go empty. At this rate soon, I won't even have a job here anymore. Grim. Can't really fault him for being a little bit sad about every time seeing a company that works with terminal patients. Spouses, am I right? Hmm? Always make the job so cumbersome. Depends on the person. Dr. Roslyn, is it? And Dr. Watts! Yes, we're here for Colin. Of course. Thank you both for coming. Right this way. We can talk inside. Colin's waiting. Ding. Tell me, what do you want to change? Huh. This is a quaint place you got it. Colin's in the other room. Come with me. Right down to business. I like that. Do you actually... Yeah, because right now I just really need to put this box down. You must be here for my father. You're the patient's son? Yeah. I came as soon as I heard. But we can talk later. Why don't you get set up first? That box looks heavy. See, he gets it. Are you guys ready to get settled? Not yet. My colleague could use more work out carrying the equipment around. She's always taking care of me. Hey, Prep. I think you channeled Dr. Roslyn earlier when you made me bike. Where's the medical doctor? He's here. He just went to the washroom. Is that table over there enough to get set up? Yeah, that'll do. Are you two ready? Yeah, just give us a moment. I'm actually really happy to have reached Finding Paradise because now I can voice again. Is the power here sufficient? Why does everyone keep asking that? It'll work fine, sheesh. But first, brace yourselves for a power outage of cinematic proportions. Huh. I guess you got a more stable power grid than our headquarters. That's equally comforting as it is worrisome. I was about to say, Hunt, well played. You're in good hands. We do this all the time. Too much of the time, if you ask me. So you two are for real? What do you mean? You can really fulfill his wish? We'll certainly try our best, ma'am. But we always succeed because it would only be in his head, though. Not like he'd be able to tell the difference. Anyhow, fess up. What is it that he wants? He wouldn't tell us. He said it doesn't affect us and we have nothing to worry about. Well, that sounds legit. Look, that's okay. We'll find out from him soon enough. Isn't it also in the paperwork? Yeah, but who reads that stuff? I'm kidding! I'm kidding! But seriously, where did the file go? It wasn't in the box? Nope. Guess I might have left it in the car. Alright, I guess we got time while the machine's booting up anyway. Rock, paper, scissors, scissors, pork to decide? I'd rather play logic. You forgot it, so you go get it. The end. Well played, Spock. I will keep saying it throughout this. I just love the dialogue in this. I've updated the system. It's practically configuring itself now. Good. That will save some time. Already down to business, huh? Hey, I remember you. Yeah, it's been a while. Although, weren't Dr. Winters and Dr. Lynn assigned to this patient instead? Yeah, but their rosters were full at the time, so we heroically volunteered. Turned out they got nothing to do with it today, though. Guess you never know the timing with the nature of your job. Anyhow, don't mind me. I'm just gonna go check on the patient. Yeah, that's the doctor from the previous game as well. Now, does that mean that they're just lazy and want to reuse sprite assets? Or do they want consistency in world building? You decide! You know, I should go knock on the neighbor's door on the way out. Why? If I remember right, someone from that address just signed up with Sigmund last week. And since we're treated like angels of death and all, could be a fun prank! Jesus, Neil. Hey, just come and get the patient monitor before you go. System seems a lot more streamlined. Yep, use the spare time afterwards to get some info from Colin's folks, will you? Here, this should help. Trusty little wireless thing. Just hope it doesn't give me tumors. Don't you have to go get something before we can get started? Don't worry, I'll be back before you realise that you shouldn't have forgotten it in the first place. But seriously, my apologies. Holy shit, Neil apologised for a fuck-up. Is there anything I can help with? I'm just going to head downstairs to get something, but Dr. Rosalind could use some help in a bit. Okay, understood. I'm certainly not a doctor. If I remember my degrees correctly, I'm a Bachelor of Art. A wedding photo hangs behind the TV. The couple looks happy. I should leave the browsing to Eva. She'll have time while I get to the car. Can you actually terrify the neighbors? Ah, it's the select button. Neil wasn't kidding. This thing really is configuring itself. It does that now? Yeah, apparently the new paint isn't the only upgrade. I guess that means I get some time to snoop around the house. Ah, fair enough, Troll. Cool. In the meantime, I'll go monitor the patient like a real doctor. I kid. Okay, so you can just press select to swap. That's actually kind of cool. You can actually terrify the neighbors. That's disgusting. Oh, fuck you for Corp! Am I really dead? No. Don't lie to me! I just signed up for your services last week! They said you'd come for me when it's time. I already said we're not here for you, man. No! I'm not prepared! I can't die yet! Oh, I know. You're not really here. I'm just seeing things! I just drank too much. See, this is why you don't mess with people, Neil. Even though that was hysterical. You're still there! No, this isn't fair! I worked so hard my whole life and I have to die before I've even been to Detroit? Fuck this whole goddamn shit and fuck you and your fucking shit! You know what? I just realised. There's a medical doctor with you, right? Perhaps they could still save me. Maybe if they just put in more effort. I've got some money. Tell them I'll pay. Tell them I'll pay anything. Go to the real world and tell them to save me, please. It's not too late. You again? No need to speak. I know what you're going to say. If there were ways to save me, they would have done it already. There's no hope for me. What good are fake memories when I have no future? What good is anything, really? Just leave me, Doc. I'm already dead. You know what? I've thought it through. Everybody dies someday. For me, today is as good a day as any. How many of these conversations did they code? And with you here, you can make my dreams come true. So today is actually my lucky day. So go ahead, fulfill my wish. Bring disco back and make me its king! As I said, you're not our patient, and we aren't here for you. Also, you tripping, man? Bye. I sure hope he won't be assigned to us. That many, because he didn't open the door anymore. Huh, looks like you got your bear back. Huh, you got your bear back. Damn it. Yep, a nice lady in a brown dress swooped into the pond and got it for me. Swooped? Yeah, she didn't even touch the water. You should lay off the sugar, kid. Ain't good for your head. Ma said if I ever get bored, I can just potate. I'm potating. Yay! I'm not entirely sure who this kid's mother is, but I think she deserves a few slaps. Done already? He didn't die on you, did he? No, sheesh, who hired you? Every time I... Oh, right. Same conversation. I keep pressing the B button to go into high speed mode, but obviously this game doesn't have that. Who's dying, dear? Excuse me, ma'am? That coat and tag, you are from Sigmund. If you're here, then someone's time is up. Colin Reed. Do you know him? I see. He and his wife used to stroll with my husband and me here every day. Please do your best for him, dear. You sound awfully calm about it. If I were your friend, I'd be worried. After years of seeing everyone around you go, it's hard not to be. But then you of all people should know that well. You're not wrong. The days are getting colder, but that's what sweaters are for. I don't care much for cliches, but I finished knitting one for my granddaughter yesterday. There's not much I can do at this age, but I can at least protect her from the cold. Why are there two tires here? Nabbit, did I leave it at the office? Hello? Rox, it's me. Neil! Still hiding your caller ID? Getting calls from unknown feels like I'm in a horror movie, you know? My bad, I'll turn it off next time. No, I love the suspense. Every time I'm like, am I getting cursed? Are the spans coming after me? The excitements are endless. Alrighty. Anyways, look, are you still at the office? I think I left the patient's file on the printer. Oh, okie dokie, lokey pokey lokey. What the fuck? Just give me a moment. Hey, you got the file? Ava, I think I've got it back. You what? Don't worry, I called Roxanne. She's gonna find it and send over a scan. Okay, just take care of it. Apparently I did, Hunt. Did you find it, Rocked? Yep, I was just sitting on your table after all. Great, just scan it and... Wait, my table? You're in my room? Yep, you asked me to get the files, right? I meant from the printer in the lobby. How did you get into my room anyhow? I locked it. Oh, a girl's got her ways. Okay, look, just get out of there and send me a scan, would you? And don't touch anything, I just organized it. Yep, on it. You guys got everything else you need? Yeah, Ava's configuring the machine right now. How's the weather out there? What? Is it nice out for a drive? I guess so. Neato, I think I'll just come over and get you the file in person then. Why? Just scan it and send over a copy. Well, we've got no patience today, and it's boring here anyway. Anyhow, don't worry, I'll get here before you guys are done. See you both then. Wait, Rocked! Dagnabbit. Configuring system to patient Neuralink. Try to leave him be. Disturbances only make my job harder. What is it? How's the patient doing? He's in stable condition, at least for now. We're ready to proceed when everything's set up. Sounds good. Neil's just getting something from the car while the machine configures. You know, it's been a while since we've seen you. Who was the last patient we worked with? I believe it was Aubrey Jones. Before then, Raul Perez, Maya Green, and Johnny Wiles. Wow, you sure memorize names like a ripe pumpkin. I don't know whether that's a compliment or insult. But yeah, I guess since I don't do this often like you guys, each case is still clear in my head. Hey, my apologies, but somehow I can't recall your name. It's okay, I prefer to just be called Doctor. Oh. Alright. Weirdo. Yes? Do you mind telling me about your husband? Why? Won't you be going into his head to see for yourself? That, well, more background and perspectives could always help. I don't know what I could tell you that you won't be able to see. Do you mind showing me around the place? I'd prefer to stay here with my husband. Yeah, she's not a fan of SigCorp. Anything I could help with, Doc? Mind telling me a bit about your father before we get into his head? Well, he's a retired airline pilot and quite the people person. Worked hard to support the family from the ground up and always made time for us. Although more recently... But recently what? Well, nothing unexpected at this stage in life, I suppose. Look, I'd rather not write out tombstone text before they do. Why don't I show you around before your colleague comes back? Maybe that'd help? It would, thank you. A model of a small fixed-wing aircraft. Huh, is this your dad? Sure is. I guess it reminds him of back when he trained flying those. Actually, let me first check all the rooms on this floor. An aged digital piano. This is my mother's old keyboard. She used to lull me to sleep playing it back in the days. Intentionally, I hope. Holy shit, these things are becoming incredibly pervasive. Yeah, this time I got there first. I probably will... actually, I can't. I don't have auto mod working. I hate auto mod. Although I might be able to just ban the word. I'll check settings later. A dusty cello with quite a few scratches across the board. Also your mother's, or...? No, this is my father's. He played it a lot back in the day. But not anymore, it seems. Yeah, I guess it's hard on the wrist. He usually just plays the scales, though. It's not exactly music to be enjoyed. Dang it, why is the toilet paper never on the dispenser? One day, they'll thank me for the unsung hero that I am. Yeah, Eva is very slightly OCD about things like that. Ooh, must be hard work growing tropical plants all the way out here. I wouldn't know any better. My mother takes care of them. We've had those around the house for as long as I can remember. I guess it's some kind of a family tradition. Is that your parents? Yeah, that's them. I remember being embarrassed about that picture as a kid, but it's kind of sweet that they kept it so well. Oh? You mean a 12 days kebab thief? I haven't seen many apartments with multiple floors. Most of this floor is for maintenance. We just got a little storage room cut out. Sorry about the mess. Seems like they've been doing a bit of a clean up. Nice. Right. I haven't really taken part in any giveaways. I always feel a little bit awkward about it. Huh. Seems like they missed one. I think I recognize that book. It's been around for quite a while. My dad kept it typed up. I guess he didn't want to throw it away. Yeah, it's sealed up. He doesn't want anybody reading it, huh? Well, under normal circumstances, I'd say to leave it alone for privacy's sake. But he did sign up to become your client, so... I don't know. There's a chance it'd help the mission. There's nothing in this. Huh? It's nothing but stacks of empty pages glued to the spine. They're all wrinkled too. That's odd. It's been around for ages though. Maybe whatever was on there faded? These aren't receipts, but I guess it's possible. Either way, there's not much I can do with this. Let's keep moving. This sure brings back memories. Played sports a lot when you were younger? Well, I was more sporty than my dad, that's for sure. Oh, actually, there's something else that might help you prepare. Here's the family photo album. It goes way back. A physical photo album in this day and age. Feels like it'll turn to dust if I open it. It's quaint, but I guess they like having something they can touch. Look through it if you want. I'll go check on my father. I should go get the machine ready too. My colleague will be back soon. But I'll check this out for a bit first. Whatever else you might say, by the way, about the fact that this game was built in RPG Maker, they made this engine work. I think either that or the term big follows, Hunt. By followers is a phrase that could in some way show up, but big follows almost definitely will not, because it's always one word. How are we doing here? Good, got my part done. How about the file? You said Roxy is sending the scans? She said she's delivering it in person for some reason. What? That's wasting both our time and hers. Hers, mostly. We can still start. Still, I mean, I know she's a bit cucumbers in the head and all, but... Well, language, Eva. Anyway, we'll worry about her loopiness later. Shall we start? Oh, it got blocked? Nice. Alright, just get the patient equipped up. I'll admit, I try to avoid using block terms as much as possible. Neil? Never mind, we'll talk later. Your helmet's on the recliner. We're all set. Not quite yet. What are you waiting for? Might as well start at this point. You sound like we're about to poison him. I mean, I guess he is technically already poisoned for the procedure. But I mean, not in a bad way, sort of. It's like alcohol's poison too, right? You should probably stop talking, Neil. Anyway, I'm just gonna get to work. Yes, but I don't want to shut you up, Kazi. Good luck. I hope you can accomplish whatever my father set you out to do. Have I ever told you how silly you look in that helmet? Yes, and every time my annoyances increases incrementally. I mean, it's like a head to Nerf ball. And as my annoyance increases, so does my bottled rage. Alright, relax. Your helmet's on the recliner. Go do your job. Colin's condition is looking stable for the moment, but I would hurry. You never know exactly how long we have. Wait. Before you begin, could you tell me what you'll be doing in there? We're going through his memories to grant him his last wish, duh. I thought you already knew. Yeah, I do know that, but how? What will you actually be doing? Well, we actually don't do much. It's the machine that does most of the work. Perfectly fair, Prep. And again, thank you so much for the gifted game, and have yourself a very good night. I hope work has slowed down a little bit so that you have at least a little bit of breathing room. But it was nice having you here for nearly a full stream. Says the technician. Who knows best? The machine calculates permutations of possibilities and creates a new tangent of life. In the form of memories, of course. It's an illusion, but to him it would be indistinguishable from a lifetime of real memories. However, the permutations the machine calculates would still have to be logically coherent, so it needs a starting point and a change in a key variable. And that's where we come in. We tunnel through his memories, from the most recent to as far back as we need, drawing a line from now to then. We'd then be able to help Colin transfer his current motivations all the way to his past. So, in his simulated life rerun, he'll make all the kick-ass decisions and fulfill his own wish. Just by his own volition. Is that enough? I'd have thought that fulfilling wishes would take more than just effort and a second chance. I mean, can't you two just make whatever needs to happen, happen? I like the elaboration. Perhaps, but one problem. He's not brain dead. There are few things that uphold the illusion of reality. Illogical happenstances aren't one of them. And since the world still must be self-coherent, we can't do more than simply influence him. Besides, we don't get paid enough to generate memories manually. It's not a cave painting. There's little need for interference anyhow. Willpower is usually more than enough. Not everyone can reach their goals in real life. Time changes them. Motivations come and go. They always start strong, then plateau, then fade. But in a simulation, based on the mental state of a single moment stretched through a lifetime, let's just say that it's some powerful voodoo, man. Anyhow, no amount of volition's going to help a dead man. Shall we proceed? Yes, thank you for the explanation. I don't know what's going to happen in there, but good luck. Lux for lotteries. We're professionals. Ooh, sharp words. See you on the other side. Patient is stable and ready. Initializing memory traversal in sequence in 3, 2, 1. I still absolutely adore voicing these games, by the way. Alright, this should be Colin's last accessible memory. Yeah, check out the reigning heavy sleeper champ over here. Leave that memory of her alone. She's not our client. By the way, I wanted to ask earlier, what's with the helm you put on our patient? The equipment, it looked different. Oh, I just removed the casing during maintenance, that's all. Then why didn't you put it back? Hey, that reminds me. Did you know I added a new feature? New feature? Behold! Never mind, forget I asked. See, Ava, this is why you don't ask Neil anything. I just love the fact that there is smooth yet manly, the hipster stash, Amish paradise, the rich oil baron. All back to smooth yet manly. Socks, plain black, even blacker, gold trimming, dead sock puppets, tomato pattern, one red, one gone. Mithril plus 50 agility. Dinosaurs! Ta-da! Just... why? I fucking love these games so much. Well, I figured if we're going to spend so much time working here, we might as well travel in style. We? Oops, did I say we? Sorry, I meant... oh wait, that's exactly what I meant. Tag, you're it! Neil, you son of a... long flowing locks, pragmatic bun sticks, saucy bangs, the grand moustache, the wizard's beard, or the regal face carpet. I'm going for the regal face carpet purely for that description. Okay, so we have plain white socks, bright teal socks, giraffe print socks, fuzzy Hanukkah socks, cucumber pattern socks, more hole than sock socks, rainbow stripes, rare silk, or back to plain white. She's getting cucumber pattern socks. Oh, I see Neil also added a swearing filter. What the f... Neil?
Hey, don't blame me. It's the system that chose it for you.
Well, the system is a dumbass!
Well, don't insult the system. That's not cool.
Whatever, I'm changing back.
Oh, come on. It was a lot of work to implement. Besides, you owe me for what happened at the tofu party last month.
Remember me for a bit? Yeah, you did take a solid hit from me at the tofu party. Fine, I'll keep the look until we find Colin.
Sweet! Nice socks, by the way.
Yeah, I'm okay with the socks. Now let's turn off world interaction before we wake her up.
After all that, I'm surprised we didn't already. It's not polite to stare. Sheesh, and she didn't seem to like us before.
Colin? What the?
This isn't a stable copy, and let's find one we can talk to.
There's an odd instance of Colin on the most recent memories balcony. I absolutely love the writing of this music. Still full of books here. You must have cleaned it very recently then.
Cleared it?
Yeah, when I checked this place in reality, it was empty except for one odd book. Which isn't here, actually.
Ooh, spooky. I really wanted there to be a reaction in the mirror, just Ava looking at herself and going, "Oh, Jesus Christ."
Huh. God, fucking hell, that's terrible. Well played, but Jesus Christ, my head.
I'm okay.
Pretty sure the hall didn't look like this?
Dude's so old he can't even remember his own home.
But isn't the machine supposed to autocorrect these kinds of spatial inconsistencies?
Well... Oh, hey, look.
Target acquired. Let's go.
Aw, I thought you forgot.
Nope.
All right.
Thanks. Turning on entity interaction.
I do appreciate that you don't go through the rest of the game with that daft beard and mustache, but I love the inclusion of that weird character customization.
Colin? My name is Dr. Eva Roslin. I'm a memory traversal specialist at Sigmund Corp. And my colleague here is Dr.
Hatton. Dr. Manhattan.
You are Dr. Neil Watt.
How did you know?
Your name tag. This isn't what it looks to be, is it? Yes, Colin, your procedure has started. Good. It's not just me, then. Something felt off about this place. It's as if I'm both here and far away at once. Either this isn't where I think I am, or my head's going downhill faster than I thought.
More like both, actually.
Fair enough. My wife and son, how are they handling it? They're there, right?
Yeah, but they aren't prancing around, that's for sure. Although, given the circumstances, I guess I'd be worried if they were.
Listen, there's not a lot of time, and it's best if we get started. You are the most recent slice of Colin that we can load up, and the only relatively reliable version that we can interact with for info. So, I hope you can assist us in completing the mission. Of course, why would I not? Good. I'll keep your state saved, so we won't need to have this conversation again. Rather save on this state?
Yes, Your Highness.
Now, in order to help you relive your life here to fulfill your last wish, we're first going to backtrack through your memories to connect your timeline. And then we'll be able to transfer your desire all the way to your younger self. And run the algorithm for you to live your life here all over again to fulfill your wish. Anyhow, Colin, we need your help. To jump between memories, we need mementos. They're items of importance to you that connect one memory to another. Do you have one here that we could jump with?
Whoa, slow down. We still don't even know what his wish is.
What is it that you want anyway, Colin? Actually, I think I can answer both your questions with this. It's a Sigmund contract. The text is rather blurry, but it is a memento.
Sweet! Let's move!
This memento's barrier shatters by itself since it's so recent, but the next one won't be so easy. We'll need to charge it up first. Oh right, this one uses different minigames, doesn't it? And I barely remember how this one works.
Okay, it's just a sliding tile button, never mind.
Activate. Thanks. We might come back for your help again. I just saw a shape run up. Did anyone else see that, or was that just me?
Wait a minute, this place...
It's the Sigmund guest house.
Ah, where they wine and dine the geezers into signing up for the service.
Should have been a while since I've visited. Looks a bit different from when I was last here, too. Let's check it out. Really? That's not a viable burner. But yeah, I hope everyone's still enjoying the stream and all the madness that ensues. Oh, here we go. What are you doing outside in the cold, Mr. Reed? Your appointment's about ready. Please, right this way. Yeah, I know the feeling, Hunt. Actually, I think this is going to be my last chapter / segment. I just want to wrap up and probably get an earlier night. I guess just the stress for streaming for 12 days itself got to me a bit more than I expected. It's not that I dislike it, but it's always... Well, you guys know my paranoia about always... about never being fun enough and everything, and the fact that I suppress that. That turned out to be a lot harder for the 12 days of indie. I mean, I'm pretty sure I did fine, and everyone said I did fine, so I think I did fine, but my brain is constantly backsassing me because my brain is kind of a bastard. Welcome to the Sigmund Corp guest house. Please have a seat in our living room. Are we good to go? Why don't you sit back and enjoy some tea first? You must have come a long way to get here. I need to get back home soon. I'd just like to inquire about your service. Very well. Someone will be here to get you shortly. There's so much to the world, isn't there? Much more than one could explore in a single lifetime. Say, wouldn't it be nice to visit where you've always wanted to go? I've already been there once upon a time. I need to get back home soon. This photo is taken from the stage's perspective. Exhilarating, huh? Not many people get to experience what it's like to be famous. We sure get a lot of requests for that, so if it floats your boat, consider it done. If we have to do another one of these, I'm gonna go take a nap. It's not so bad. At least we get it done fast and go home early. I don't know what's even going on in Final Fantasy XIV. Huh. If you'd like to choose fame and riches for your last wish, consider it done. Bit shallow, isn't it? You see, our service is really quite simple. You tell us your wish, and we make it happen. Fame, wealth, unreached goals, and secret desires, you name it. We're your genie, Colin. What is your wish? So if I understand this correctly, you're saying I can't wish for more wishes? You know, I've done and seen a lot in my lifetime. I've been to where I once thought I'd never be, seen what I once thought I'd never see. But in the blink of an eye, suddenly there's no more time. And I find myself here, just like everyone else. I walk through these doors and I realize that there's still this empty feeling inside me. I don't mean to be ungrateful to the life I've had, but I just want to feel like I've done enough in this world before I go, you know? I want to say I've lived a happy life, and I want to feel like I have a few regrets. But somehow, after all that, I still can't. That's why we're here, Colin. Just give us the word and we'll make it right. Tell us your regrets. What is it you want us to fix? Regrets. I don't know what to tell you for regrets, but I can tell you what I want. I want you to make me live that fulfilling life I wanted. But I want you to do it without changing anything I've been through.
I get the feeling you don't fully understand how we work, Colin.
You don't want us to change anything? Colin, changing things is what we do. We change things and we make them better. That's why you come to us, so we can make it better. We can solve your problems. Everything you wanted but couldn't have in this life, we can give you the chance to get it. But if you want to get something, you need to give up something. So I ask again, what do you want as your last wish? Very well. I want you to give me a fulfilling life while changing as little as possible. And if you have to change something, please just keep the memories of the life with my family intact. So you want to waive specificity for from the contract? With something like that, I hope you know there are no guarantees of result. I'm aware. It's settled then. I'll put our best people on it.
And he got what?
Thank you. That's all I ask. Try not to change anything and we have free reign over his fate? What kind of a last wish is that? I don't even know where to start.
Yeah, we've seen worse. The important thing here is that the boss said we'll put our best people on it. We're their best people, Eva. Booyah!
Actually, about that... never mind.
Okay, I'm good. Let's go get the memento. Remember, this case was actually assigned to 2 other doctors. Best doctor in the house, booyah! You picked the right people for the job. Think we should go back to the last memory and ask Colin about what he said here?
Can't really expect reliable answers from that, but we might eventually have to try. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, though. Let's continue on for now.
What a waste, just sitting here looking pretty.
Oh, just one more thing. Don't tell my family. I don't want them to think I'm not content with how things are. That's still the fame and fortune one. Ah. Found it! You know, I've been rather impressed.
What for?
Well, back in the days you kept on yelling dumb juvenilities when shooting the barriers. But recently I haven't heard any Hadouken or Kamehameha or whatnot. It's been rather pleasant and professional.
Oh. He's yelling it in his mind, Ava.
And once we've gotten into this memory, I think that's going to be our save point. I'd better head out now, but before I forget... Here, take this hat, Pops. With the headache you've been getting, you should be more careful of the wind. I've been telling him that for ages. He never listens. All right, I'll wear it if it stops this multi-directional nagging. It's been a while since your thing with Pam didn't work out. Listen, I was talking with my old colleague the other day. He's got a daughter named Jenny, you see. She's single and... Look, thanks, but I think I just really need to focus on my career right now. The To the Moon series is really, really good story-wise. And happy to oblige. This is genuinely a series that I recommend to anyone. So, you guys gonna go back to feeding the ducks or something? We wouldn't have to resort to that if you visited us more often, you little bastard. But that hat is 100% cotton. Well, alright, you're off the hook. Drive safe, dear. We'll stay here and keep being overlord of the ducks. Bye, Ma. I'm proud of you. Not for the duck thing, but, like, you know what I mean. Don't stay out too long at this time of the year. That kid needs to make us a grandchild. What's wrong with Jenny, anyway? Probably nothing, but you know how it is. When you were young, didn't your parents try to push people onto you, too? Sure did. It was awkward and forced. Sucked all the chemistry out of it for me as well. What are you doing? I'm texting him Jenny's info to set them up. Don't do that! He's driving. Do it after he gets home. Good call. Make sure to include some pictures, too. The good ones, with lighting coming from the side. No words. And that is the best point for me to stop it. Did that save correctly? It does. It definitely saved correctly. Because, yeah, I am very much at the end of my energy, so I think I'm just going to have to be calling it here. Maybe I should have alt-tabbed out of everything before I did this. What the fuck? See, this is why I should really stop talking to this guy. He sends a lot of meme images. That's not the one I expected to have pop up on my stream. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to actually kill him. Oh, I fully intend to enjoy what I like, and what I like to do now is killing him, Smiley. So much for being a prude. It wasn't even prude, it was just a shit meme. I mean, the previous thing he sent along was this. Give me a moment. I will let you facepalm for this one. I know it was! But it was also a bad meme. Like this one. Because he keeps sending me bad memes. Sadly, some of the bad memes he sends me are also deeply disturbing. Like the latest one. Also, by the way, I wanted to very quickly go over this. Do I still have that page open? I mean, I have every tab open, but do I still have... Yes, I do. I recently came across this, and it's one of... Thanks, Kebab Thief. Of course you fucking clipped it. Why wouldn't you have fucking clipped it? But yeah, I've been going through Bravely Default 2, and I came across this boss theme, which is extremely good, and I'm going to play a short snippet of it just to see how many people recognize what happens about at the midway point. This is composed by Revo, who's also composed the first Bravely Default, but just for reference, this is creepy as fuck at the beginning, and I love it. I mean, you know you're in trouble when it starts like this. But what happens at some point later on in the track, and that's about 3 minutes in, so I'm not going to play the whole thing or I'm going to get copyright struck, is, well, the song keeps ramping up in intensity and then apparently goes into phase 2. So, who else thought Final Fantasy VII? Exactly. I get the feeling Revo really likes classic Final Fantasy music. And even though the melody is different, this is really classic Final Fantasy boss music. So this game is going up on the poll at some point for streaming. If only for the music. Is that raw? Is that bad of me? Or is that good of me? Because I'd like to think that the music alone is a major draw for games like this. Just putting it out there. I'd show a few more tracks from it, but again, I fear I'm going to get copyright struck if I keep that up. Anyway, normally I'd say let's find us a raid target at the end of a stream, but obviously 12 Days of India is going on, so we're going to be raiding them. Wait for what, Smiley? Are those... Why would they be a problem? It was an incidental random image that pops up that I immediately closed. I don't think it's going to drive me out of business. As it's turned into a clip. Okay, you know what? I might actually have to delete that clip. That is a fair point. Yeah, actually, for the VOD, it won't matter worth a damn because the context is very clear, but I think I may need to get rid of this clip, Kebab Thief. I'm sorry, but that's actually a very fair point. That might be a problematic clip. Now I need to find it in my own video library, goddamn. View all my clips, and then the most recent ones. Why do you give me the top of 30 days? Why can I not just have the most recent clips? Why? And why can I not just delete it? There we go. Delete this clip. Thank you. Thank you for that suggestion, Smiley, because you know what? I hadn't thought of that, but that specific that specific clip might have been problematic. For the entire VOD, again, I very much doubt it's a problem because the entire VOD is very clearly not in any way salacious. It is in every way, well, To the Moon, Finding Paradise, and Unboxing of To the Moon. So if anyone checks that, they would be very clear on that is no problem. But having a clip without any other context, that would be a problem. Or might be a problem, I suppose. But yeah, on that note, everyone, let's quickly go raid Indie. It has once again been an absolute pleasure streaming for you all. sorry I might have been a bit low energy, but I hope it didn't show too much. I hope you guys just enjoyed all of the stream. As for me, that's all she wrote. Tomorrow might very well still be a Brian Monday, unless anything happens with 12 Days of Indie that requires me to step in, naturally. Tuesday is not going to be Lilinia Tuesday because Lilinia is entirely too busy with the 12 Days of Indie, oddly enough. And then next Friday, I will be back at the 12 Days of Indie with my second and last scheduled stream slot. I will be doing East, the Oath, and Felgana for that, and then next Saturday we'll be back on my own channel for my own regular streams. But for now, let's go raid Indie. Let's go support the 12 Days of Indie, and I just want to thank all of you for being here. It's been a pleasure, and I think I am going to crash out after this. Good night.